What the fuck's up, Juggalos? It's your boy Jekyll Juggalo here, about to bring you yet another part of my ICP Psychopathic collection. In these next parts, I'm going to be showing you off some albums, okay? And what better artist to start with than the dons of it all, Insane Clown Posse. Start off right here with the first album that did it all, Carnival of Carnage, the very first Joker's card. Now, you can say Dog Beat started it all, I guess, but I don't have that album. I don't have any of that old basement cuts or nothing like that, so I'm sorry. Say what you will. But right now, this is what we're starting with, saying that started it all. It started Insane Clown Posse, so right there it is. Catching off into the EP from Carnival Carnage. Right there is Carnival Carnage. Beverly Hills 50187. Shaggy 2 Dope drew that illustration on the front. Back in the day, ICP used to put out comics. They were all drawn by Shaggy. As you can see, there's only 6 tracks on this. That's why it's called an EP. Next, we got up second Joker's card, Ringmaster. Bam. Following the EP from the Ringmaster, as you can see, you know that's where it's after. The silhouette of him, the Terror Wheel. Once again, we got 6 fucking tracks. It's an EP, it's just extra songs, you know. I don't know what EP stands for. I remember when I was younger, I used to call it extra picks. But I know that's not right. Next up, you got one of my personal favorite Joker cards right here. The Riddle Box. The very first ICP song I ever heard. Right there. Dead Body Man. Followed by Chicken Hunt and Slaughterhouse Remix. Heard it on cassette at a party. Liked it. I wasn't feeling it quite yet. I liked it, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling it yet. I don't know, it called me weird. I was 16 years old. 29 now. Here we got the EP off of that. There's the Ringmaster. Or Riddle Box, excuse me. Let the rants begin. Shit. But here it is right here, Tunnel of Love. I don't have the X-rated version, but there it is. This one's got 8 tracks on it. I started putting a little more on them. And then we got this right here. This very album, exactly, is the very first fucking ICP album I ever owned. I bought this CD, this very CD here in my hand, from a kid in my high school. He got it. His parents heard it. Super fucking religious. This was back in 1997. And they said, you know what? You need to get rid of it. I bought it off him for $5 fucking bucks. After that, history, motherfuckers, right there. But The Great Malenko was my album. You can call me a Great Malenko Juggalo if you want. But unlike all the other Great Malenko Juggalos out there, the fake Juggalos, the Juggahos, I stay true to the fam. But this is the one right here. This is the album that got me on a new style of music that has become what I am today. This CD right here. I spent a lot of time listening to it in my teenage years. The Great Malenko. And then you led into the 5th Joker's card. This was the first Joker's card I got to see release right here. The Amazing Jekyll Brothers. There's 2 of them. You got Jake and Jack. Right here. Sleeves got their names on the bottom of it. That's Jake, and there's Jack. This one here, the CD, got a lot of motherfuckers on it. Some Jerky Boy skits, but what was surprising, not so much the ODB, but the Shaggy Show. Because it's got Snoop D-O double fucking G on it. Snoop Dogg, a legend. ICP got a legend on their fucking shit. Right there. And then you get into the almighty 6 Joker's card, the Wraith. I remember I got this album the day before it came out from this bootleg record store. I mean, it's a legitimate CD, but it was just a local record store. But because Violent J and Alex Abbas asked us, do not listen to it. Look, there's an autographed copy. I didn't listen to it until midnight, the day the 6th Joker card was supposed to come out. I watched the DVDs, but I waited till midnight. As soon as midnight struck, I popped it in my CD player, and I listened to it all the way through. And then when the unveiling went off, I just remember Goosebumps fucking City. Yep, the 6 Jokers card. But of course, this is Shangri-La. And for every heaven, there's a fucking hell. And then you got the Wraith Hell's Pit. Right there. Kind of did like a video game. Restricted. Split lyrics and violence. Extreme parental advisory. This right here is some of the fucking wickedest shit you ever heard ICP do. Remember, they're talking about motherfuckers who deserve to go to hell. They're not saying that's them. They're not saying every juggalo needs to go to hell. They're saying that there's motherfuckers out there that do bad, and the bad motherfuckers go to hell. There it is, and there's the other copy because it came with DVDs, so I got both of them. And there's the version of the Wraith Hell's Pit. And you can't see it through here, but they, just like on the back of Shangri-La, you gotta make it like a 6. The track listing was doing it in letters like flames. Next, you can get some CDs outside of the Joker's cards. Forgotten Freshness Volume 1 and 2. 2-disc set. Bump this shit a lot too. Volume 3. Now this came out around Christmas time one year. And it was just something to pump out to the juggalos for Christmas. It was good. And this is one of my favorite Forgotten Freshnesses right here, Volume 4. Probably because it was a 2-disc set that came with all the Hallowicked tracks. At this time, I think this was released back in 05, right there it is. I'm going to show you something right there. Look at this dude. He totally looks like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I here? I don't know. All these people crowded up. This guy's having fun. This dude's like, I'm wore out. He's not even paying attention to the fact that fucking Shaggy 2 Dope's jumping back there in the crowd. That's him right there. He's just like, fuck this, get me out of here. That's just something funny I always thought. Forgive me. And then you got the Race remix albums. You got both Hell's Pit and Shangri-La. Every track remixed by various artists from Twisted, Cottonmouth Kings, Wolfpack, so forth. You want to know who it is? Get the album, check it out. I recommend it. It's a different spin on the Wraith, but I like it. Next you got Bizarre with the eyes and Bizarre with the question marks. I've always liked that background with the spiral and the Hatchet at the bottom. These CDs were created to kind of help them get them off Island Records so they could release the 6 Joker card on their own Psychopathic Records label. Good idea. Release 2 albums at one time. There's the third one. I'll do a video on those eventually. There's all kinds of cool shit inside of there. Then you got Shaggy 2 Dope, Fuck the Fuck Off. His solo album. Violent J's solo album, Wizard of the Hood. This is a smoker's record. Light up a bowl and listen to this thing thoroughly. All the way through. Good album. I love it. And then you get into the new era of ICP. At the time, anyways. This is The Calm. It's an EP. Introducing some new shit from ICP. You ain't heard them in a minute. Just kind of get them back out there. Before they release this. Telling the story to the Tempest. Tempest isn't going to be my most favorite album. I like it. There's some songs on there, but you can definitely tell it doesn't have that dark carnival feel to it. Then you got The Eye of the Storm. Quick little EP. And then you get into the one everybody's listening to right now, I'm sure. Bang, Pow, motherfucking Boom. 3 versions. I got the gold version too. You guys can look at that video if you want to see that more. But there's those ones right there. I got a video on those if you want to see them too. Then you got ICP, the old shit. You've seen the video. I'm not going to talk about it. You know what it's about. But there it is, the Juggalos. That's my fucking album right there. Check me out for the rest of my CD collection. You're going to see some Twisted, Blaze, ABK, Dark Lotus, and the rest of the Psychopathic family. Much clown love. Whoop whoop.